Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're taking a fun little tour of a German kitchen. We're going to cover all the essential words you need to feel right at home, from the big appliances right down to the dinner plate. Ready? Let's jump in.
Have you ever found a German recipe that looked amazing, but the words just made no sense? Or maybe you're planning a trip and want to feel confident if you find yourself in a kitchen over there. Well, that's what this is all about. We're going to build up your vocabulary, one key item at a time.
Okay, first things first. Before we can start cooking up a storm, we need to know where we are. So let's start with the most important word of all.
And here it is. The kitchen in German is die Küche. Now that us sound can be a little tricky. Here's a tip. Try saying e, but round your lips like you're about to whistle. Küche. Let's try it together a few times. Die Küche. Die Küche. One more time. Die Küche. You got it.
Now, to really make that word stick, let's use it in a sentence. Wir kochen in der Küche. It just means we cook in the kitchen. See? Simple and practical.
All right, now that we are officially standing in Die Küche, let's have a look around at the big stuff. The heavy hitters, the workhorses of any kitchen.
First up, the place where all the cold, delicious things are stored. This is der Kühlschrank, the fridge. I know, it's a bit of a mouthful, right? But it's actually super logical. It's a classic German compound word. Kühl means cool, and Schrank means cabinet. A cool cabinet. Makes sense. Let's practice saying it. Der Kühlschrank. Der Kühlschrank. Der Kühlschrank.
So if someone asks where the milk is, what would you say? You'd say, it's in the fridge. In German, that's Die Milch ist im Kühlschrank. That's a really useful one to keep in your back pocket.
Okay, next up is the stove. And phew, after that last one, this one's way easier. Der Herd. It's a short, strong word for a really crucial piece of equipment. Let's practice. Der Herd. Der Herd. Der Herd. Perfect. Okay, let's wander over to the countertop now. This is where all the real magic starts to happen, where all the chopping and mixing turns ingredients into an actual meal. Welcome to the prep zone. Now here is a word that really shows you how logical German can be. The cutting board is das Schneidebrett. Let's break it down. Schneiden means to cut, and das Brett means the board. So it's literally a cut board. How cool is that? Let's give it a try. Das Schneidebrett. Das Schneidebrett. Das Schneidebrett.
So if you're getting ready to chop some veggies, you could say, Das Gemüse ist auf dem Schneidebrett. The vegetable is on the cutting board.
And of course, you can't really do much with a cutting board without this, das Messer, the knife. This is a super important one, so let's practice it. Das Messer, das Messer, das Messer. Okay, our ingredients are all prepped and ready to go. So it's time to head back over to the herd and actually do some cooking. Let's check out the cookware we'll need.
So, on the stove, we have two main players. Der Topf, which is the pot, and die Pfanne, the pan. We're going to zoom in on the pot for our next example.
For things like soup, stew, or boiling some pasta, you absolutely need a pot. In German, it's der Topf. Nice and simple, but so essential. Let's say it a few times. Der Topf, der Topf, der Topf. And what's one of the best things to make in a pot? Soup, of course. So in German, you'd say, Die Suppe ist im Topf. That's a perfect, easy sentence to remember.
All right, the cooking is done and it smells absolutely delicious in here. Our kitchen tour is almost at its end. The final stop is, of course, the dining table. It's time to get ready to eat.
But hey, before we can dish everything out, we need a plate. In German, that's der Teller. Let's practice that one. Der Teller, der Teller, der Teller.
And here we are, the grand finale of our whole cooking journey. Das Essen ist auf dem Teller. The food is on the plate. We did it. All the way from the kitchen to the table. Wow, you've done an absolutely amazing job on our little tour. So, how about a quick pop quiz to see what you remember? Don't worry, it's just for fun. You ready? Let's go!
Okay, first question. Take a look at the picture. Was ist das? What is that? I'll give you a little hint. Remember the cool cabinet?
Yes, das ist der Kühlschrank. Fantastic. I bet you got that one right.
All right, next one. You need this to use your cutting board. Was ist das? That's it. Das ist das Messer, the knife.
Excellent work. You're really starting to build a great foundation for your German kitchen vocabulary.
So, we've toured the kitchen, we've learned the key words, and you totally aced the quiz. You have the basic tools. So, I guess there's only one question left. What delicious German dish are you going to learn to make first? Maybe some schnitzel or Käsespätzle? The kitchen is all yours. Thanks for joining me.